Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to dive into a really powerful idea, personal transformation. And I'm not talking about small tweaks here and there. We're talking about a true alchemy of you, turning the raw stuff of your life into something genuinely precious. So let's jump right in. Right off the bat, I want to hit you with a big question, one that really gets to the heart of what it means to be human. Why can't there be happiness without sorrow? It's a strange thing to think about, isn't it? Why are they always tangled together? So let's try and unpack that. So, to get started, we've got to understand this core principle about how life works, which we can think of as life's inseparable twins. This is all about the basic, fundamental nature of how we experience everything around us. Now, look at these pairs. It's fascinating, right? We're so used to thinking of them as opposites, like they're in a fight, happiness versus sorrow, good versus evil. But what if that's the wrong way to look at it? The idea here is that they're actually totally connected, like two sides of the very same coin. I mean, how could you even understand what a beginning is without knowing that there's an end? They literally define each other. And this leads to a really crucial point. All the troubles and the difficulties we face, they're not some kind of external punishment. It's not just bad luck being thrown at you. They're actually a natural, built-in part of the system. They're just woven into the fabric of life, and they bubble up naturally. Okay, so if hardship is just a normal part of life, what are we supposed to do? Just grit our teeth and bear it? Well, no, not at all. And that's where this next idea comes in. The purpose of practice. This is where we get the actual tool we can use for that alchemy we were talking about. And that tool has a name, sadhana. At its heart, sadhana is a really simple but deep idea. It's the conscious, ongoing practice of actively transforming the stuff you'd call bad in your life into something good. See, it's not about dodging problems. It's about actually working with them. This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? It is an active process of conversion. It's about taking the raw energy of sorrow or a tough situation and through deliberate practice, turning it into joy, into strength. It's about taking a proactive stance instead of just letting life happen to you. And this builds directly into our main theme for today, the alchemy of refinement. This is where we get into the how. How does hardship do more than just make us miserable? How can it actually create incredible value in our lives? This is just a perfect way to picture it. Think about a raw diamond, right? When it comes out of the ground, it's just a rock, a stone with potential. It's the intense pressure, the really difficult and precise process of cutting and creating all those little facets. That's what unlocks its brilliance. That's what makes it valuable. Our hardships, they're the cutting and faceting process. Or hey, think about gold. It starts out as ore, all mixed up with dirt and rock and other junk. So how do you get the pure gold out? You have to put it through an incredibly hot fire. The intense heat burns away everything that isn't gold. In exactly the same way, the fire of our trials can purify us, burning away the stuff that doesn't matter and leaving behind who we really are. So when you put those two ideas together, the diamond and the gold, you get to this essential point. This isn't something that just happens on its own. The thing is, without this continuous practice, this sadhana, life doesn't just stay the same. It actually starts to degrade. It's the active work, the process of refinement that adds all the value. So what's the whole point of all this? What's the end game of all this work and refinement? Well, it's about a massive shift in the quality of your life. It's about going from the trivial to the sublime. And there you have it. That's the ultimate why, the reason we engage with our challenges, the reason we practice this inner alchemy. It's not just to get by or to survive, it's to elevate. It's to take all the mundane, day-to-day, trivial parts of life and transform them into a life that is deep, meaningful, and genuinely sublime. So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this question to think about. I mean, really think about it. Look at your own life, at your own challenges. Instead of seeing them as just obstacles, what if you saw them as raw ore, as an uncut diamond? What part of your life is just waiting for that fire, waiting for that faceting, to be transformed into something brilliant? What is waiting to be refined?